in 7-day series. Now we come to lesson 5, and this is like an original name: choose joy, not jealousy. And with the design, yeah, it looks colorful like this. You see the joyful face, and then the jealousy face. Yeah, the jealousy face doesn't look happy, right? A joyful face, happy. And today we will touch on the third factors that not so much known enough in the West. It should be more. I think metta, loving kindness, and also karuna. Yeah, now become quite known. But sympathetic joy, mudita. Yeah, this term in Pali. Yeah, not much known everywhere yet. But I think it's not less important than metta and karuna. Yeah, let's take a look. Why? I think this is one of the major challenge that sometimes uh, we feel not good when something happen with someone. You know, if they are the person we love, it's fine. But if they are someone that trouble you and they are successful, yeah, that will be a challenge. Yeah, someone you don't like, you know, it can be personal, it can be national level, it can be global level. Someone you think they're not good, but they are successful. And sometimes it makes you feel irritated or disturbed on the daily basis. And I would like to uh, kind of remind you that please be aware, yeah, of that. That do not let someone else take your joy, take your happiness away. Yeah, and today we're gonna go deeper into this, like under the carpet topics a little bit that is not much well explained yet. That sometimes we waste time, we waste our good energy with some stuff that not necessary. So sympathetic joy is a joy in happiness and success of others. As I mentioned, if someone you love, if someone you care, no problem. But if they're not someone look like deserve that joy or success, how are we gonna manage that? We're gonna discuss more. It's a pairing size of compassion. What is that? Compassion is minus 10, right? Remember? They're in trouble. So you send your good energy, wish to lift them up. So wish for others to be out from suffering. That is compassion. They are down, then you want to help them up and then feel better. That is compassion. Sympathetic joy is on the other side. Yeah, they are plus 10, plus 100 or more. And then you send good energy toward them. Joy, not jealousy. If it's joy, it's good, sympathetic joy. If it's jealousy, trouble, not good feeling. So sympathetic joy is an antidote, like a medicine to jealousy and depreciation. I'm sure jealousy, you know that term quite well. Depreciation, what is that? I think you know appreciation, right? You appreciate someone. Yeah, depreciate is opposite. You not appreciate. You kind of, no, they're not that good. It's not true, or maybe that's your view, or they're not really great, something like that. In my temples in Thailand and our community, we try to create this culture. Rejoice in your merit. When someone do good, sadhu, sadhu in Pali means is good. Yeah. I think in the modern day culture with the news and media, when someone do good, they're not popularized that too much, maybe a little bit. But when someone do bad, it's a big news. When something horrible, disastrous happen, a lot of frenzy, a lot of uh, excitement about it, and it's not good. It make that negativity viral, expand more bad energies around the world. So we try to create, and as I mentioned before, Buddha didn't teach us to be too optimistic or positive or too pessimistic, just realistic. Oh, something bad happened, we know it. Something good happened, we know it. But we need to choose goodness, choose joy, and then expand it. Then we can eradicate, or maybe we can make it better. Yeah, on the other side. So rejoicing your merit, sadhu. Yeah, we say Anumotana Bun. Bun it means merit. Anumotana, like we happy for you. Yeah, congratulations, like a big hand, like what we do here. And I would like to ask you, yeah, before we move on to these two billionaires, that have you ever yourself, yeah, experience some moments in your life, yeah, some moment in your life that you feel a bit of jealousy, or you know the feeling of jealousy is very slight, like when someone's successful and maybe you do the same thing and you feel like, wow, I wish I could take that. Yeah, but it's not in a positive way. Yeah, when someone do good and you appreciate, and then you said, oh, I want to be like that, I want to learn, or I want to progress, something like that is good. But if you see someone and you feel like, no, they're not that good, it should be mine, it should be mine, I deserve that more. Or you feel slightly unhappy about what you have when someone more successful or something greater than what you can do. If you have that some jealousies come in, can you type number 3? Yeah, number 3. That is happen some moment in your life. Me too. uh, Sometime when, oh, what's that? Especially when someone you not feel like they are good people, and they you not feel good about it. Why ask this question? Because someone successful or someone not successful is their stuff, but you will feel good or feel not good about what happened about someone else, whether good or bad, is your choice. Yeah. Again, I will speak again. Someone successful or not successful is their stuff, is their business. But you will feel good or not good about it. You will feel positive or negative about it. That's your business. That's your stuff. So if we're not careful enough, we can be in that trap of competitive situation that is not constructive. Yeah, I will show you that no matter how successful you are, you might be in a time that you're not number one. And maybe you not adjust yourself quite well when someone at number one spot. It doesn't need to be well, it can be attention in family, it can be acceptance in company. Those things that, oh, you used to be in a very shining spot, and then there's some rising star come up, or some more favorite person come up, and you feel not good about it. And you can see right now, there's some not quite a good competition at the top. Yeah, between Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, they're switching who is the richest person in the world. And like any games, We have many games like a football, soccer, but if they have sportsmanship or sportswomanship, fair play, it should be fine. But now it's, some media already point out it starts to be ugly at the top. What is that? They just reason, and I really like to put joy and jealousy into a very modern context. Maybe it's quite small, you cannot read it. I read for you. Jeff Bezos recently posted with his Twitter, listen and be open, but don't let anybody tell you who you are. This was just one of the many stories telling us all the ways we are going to fail. Today, Amazon is one of the world's most successful company and had revolutionized two entirely different industries. Is it clear to you? Yeah, it's like maybe he want to send a message to his team or the people who love Amazon service rather well. And there's a picture at the early day of Amazon. They not call Amazon.com. They call Amazon.bomb. Yeah, on some business magazine that, oh, this stock or this business will collapse, something like that. And then Jeff Bezos tried to prove that he worked hard and everything has done have proof those were wrong, and he do on the good direction. Yeah, this is just happened. And I show you two examples. Opposite. On the left side, that Reed Hastings, yeah, the founder of Netflix, he retweet, the deeper the doubts, the sweeter the success. Yeah, it's like yeah, Jeff, I'm not sure, maybe they are a friend but he said, the more people doubtful about it, when it becomes successful, it even sweeter. So Reed Hastings, the founder, I'm not sure he's still CEO or not, maybe a chairman of Netflix, he kind of support. Indirectly, congratulations, Jeff. Rejoice in your success. It's sweeter when it's more doubtful from the other side. And on the other side, on the right side, you see which name under that picture? Elon Musk. He didn't say anything. He sent the silver medal and number 2 to Jeff Bezos. He want to tell Jeff Bezos, you are not number 1. I'm number 1. You are number 2. Like, don't try to celebrate too much. And if you know the story, now they are fighting. That Elon Musk tried to get a contract from NASA, and then Jeff Bezos, he filed a lawsuit that, oh, it's not fair. And there's a war of birth at that level. Imagine you run a very big business, have so much money, have so much success, but you are trapped in this kind of ugly things. So this is not small stuff, joy and jealousy. We need to be aware that one day, if we were trapped in this kind of situation, we would choose to be joyful, not choose jealousy or choose making trouble. Quite interesting, right? It's happening. Okay, so we're gonna dissect jealousies and depreciation a bit. What is that? It's a negative reaction to success and happiness of others. Jealousy will say, why they have more than me? It's not fair. I think Jeff Bezos is doing that with the Lego, the lawsuit right now, and then Elon Musk tried to make a joke on him that now he kind of stepped down as the CEO of Amazon and do full-time job, Lego work. Yeah, that what not quite nice. Yeah, fighting at the top. But maybe Jeff Bezos he say or he not say, but he might not feel like Elon Musk should successful than him. He also great. It's not fair. Something like jealousy had that feeling had that saying in the heart, in the mind, even say it out loud or not, why they have more than me? It's not fair. Yeah, that's jealousy. And depreciation, like try to devalue. Why they are very successful? It's a fluke. Yeah, they're not that great. They're not that intelligent. I am. Why they are so successful? So try to depreciate, not appreciate. No, I'm not happy for them. Yeah. And look closer. Jealousy, this is just Mandarin way to look at it. Do not find any reference, but that's my perspective on this. Jealousy make you have a smaller reaction. What is smaller? You feel inferior. You say it or you not say it, but you feel inferior. And then you feel resentment. You feel like no, this should not happen. Yeah, and you feel bad about it. You feel small. You not feel great. And then depreciation is a bigger reaction, like your ego bloom. You feel superior. Yeah, and then your self-ego boom that no, it's a fluke. Yeah, I will make it right by doing something not quite productive. Yeah, depreciation. And in the Buddha view, yeah, he has three aspects of sympathetic joy. Sympathetic joy toward beloved person, that's a piece of cake. When you love someone, your kids, your best friend, or your colleague who helpful to you, they are successful. Mudita, sympathetic joy for those beloved person is not too difficult. And then sympathetic joy toward neutral person. Yeah, you don't know them personally. It can be a movie star, it can be a sportman, it can be actor, actress. It's a bit harder, yeah, but still manageable. Sympathetic joy toward neutral person, yeah. But number three, yeah, this is challenging one. Sympathetic joy toward hated person. You don't like them. Maybe they did something to you that not pleasant, is ugly or not good. And you try to be good person. Try. But it's not easy to embrace them. All rivals in business, all rival in love, in anything. Yeah. Let's zoom in that number three a little bit. And it's happening right now. This is like a number three relationship. Yeah, mudita between Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. Not easy right now. Not easy, really. Why? Why we should? Why we should select or be a good option to have joy, not jealousy? Two things we'd like to share with you: fair play and sportsmanship. Yeah, and then the second one, appreciative joy versus depreciative skepticism. Yeah, let's follow me. Fair play and sportsmanship, what is that? At the end of the day, we all die. Yeah, no matter what no matter what fame you have, is say goodbye to the world. And what is a good thing? What is a good memory lasting in the mind of people? That is your legacy. That's not how rich you are, but how caring you are to your family, to the world. So no matter what business, no matter what game, politics, economics, any kind, we know well that number one spot, there's only one. It's not number one as two. Number one is one. But we should respect the rule. We should follow the guideline that how society peaceful. So fair play and sportsmanship. Not do something behind the back, not do something illegal or unrighteous to win. Because of that, your winning is meaningless. It's not meaningful. So even you hate someone and they compete with you, try to be wholesome. If you're gonna win, you should win fair play, sportsmanship. That is professional, right? So that's number one guideline, that follow the rule, not let someone take an advantage on you, but do not use unwholesome way to win. Your winning is not happy. This is another one that's quite subtle. It's happened to my life before. As you're quite aware that I like to be number one since I was young, and I have migraine because I'm perfectionist. So there's a certain time that I'm number one, number one, number one. And there's a moment that it go beyond my limit, my stress level. And then I become number two. And when I see someone have number one, I don't like them. I don't like those person. I don't have mudita. Really, I don't understand Dhamma too well. I have another thing in Pali called Makha. Yeah, there's a term in Pali which means depreciated skepticism. You are doubtful, you are skeptic, maybe with your understanding, with your intellect, but you try to look down, you try to devalue that person. I think so that what happened to me, that, oh, I have Makha, I don't have Mudita. Interestingly, when I project that pull someone down energy, it becomes my karmic force. And many times I almost win. I almost become number one. I become number two repeatedly. And by comparison with many factors, I can be number one. But I'm in the position of up, lower hand, unnecessary, many times. One day, I meditate, I listen to the Dhamma, and I understand about appreciative joy, even toward your rival, even toward your competitor. But they done thing great. Like a fair play, okay, you done great. You have something good, I can learn from you. That kind of not full glass, like an empty, and can receive some knowledge. Interestingly, when I realized that, I can let go Makha. I will not be skeptic about someone's success. And if they do good, okay. But if they do in the not a good way, I knew it also that, wow, that's not sportsmanship, but neutral. It's like a something live up. I become number one again in everything I do, but this time, no attachment. I can become number two, I can become number one, no problem. But the success come more often. Yeah, that's an energy thing. When you have Makha, that energy stay with you. And when you become number one, someone try to make you number two. And I think one day maybe Elon Musk, he might experience his own karma. When someone younger, shinier take number one spot, and he realizes what he did to Jeff Bezos, how it feel. I do not predict, or I not good or bad toward these two billionaires. I'm just neutral and just say the fact that karma works ways. Yeah. Okay, gonna jump quicker because that concept is a bit subtle. This thing easy. Yeah. Once you understand that you must choose joy, not jealousy. Jealousy is unhealthy, is destructive. You know it and let go. And congratulations, happy for you. Even in your heart, you don't like them, but you be neutral and they do hard work and appreciate that. Okay, and in your turn, good energy. So there'll be supportive energy from the other side in the future because the karma will work its way. 3 steps to live with joy, not jealousy. Number 1, prioritize the joys in your work, no comparison. Number 2, learn from successes of others if they can do better. Number 3, support joy, not jealousy. Yeah, prioritize joy in your work. What is that? No matter what work you are doing, focus on what is the value you can create with that product, with that service to others. Sometimes they say, do not focus on competitor, focus on your customer or focus on your learner or something like that. Because when your eye off from your work too much on competition, you have less attention to develop yourself. Yeah, because you want to compete, you want to win, and sometimes you lost it by not focusing enough to make yourself better for someone who really will benefit from you, right? So prioritize a choice in your work. Oh, my work will help people. My work will uh, relieve someone suffering. Yeah, but if you have a glance on the competitor, learn what they did well. Yeah, and then legally and do it right, and then reflect from that. Yeah, no comparison, just learning. Yeah, not like a compare and feel bad about yourself. No. Number two, learn from successes of others. I think I already mentioned. If they can do better, accept it. Yes, they did better. Maybe they work harder in some way, clapping the hand and appreciate and start to have that healthy, constructive relationship, even with your competitor. Yeah, maybe not too easy, but that's the way to live happy life. Choose joy, not jealousy. And the last one, if you are the leaders, and this is very important, if you are the leaders, choose joy, not jealousy. You need to be neutral, no bias. If someone choose joy in their work and they really care, support that person. But if anyone use jealousy and they use some trick, they use some way to make you feel good, but they not really do the work, do not support that. Yeah, and sometimes those people they're very friendly. They try to make you feel good because they didn't do the hard work. Yeah, so they try to find a way to gain your trust or your support. Do not support jealousy, support joy. That's how your team will also choose joy, not jealousy, because the leader choose joy, not jealousy. Be careful. Sometimes it's tricky. Yeah, on that, be neutral, peaceful, choose joy, and you will see who choose joy, who choose jealousy. Support it, the right thing. So the three steps: prioritize joy in your work, learn from success of others, and support joy, not jealousy. And tomorrow, last factor, equanimity. Yeah, ubeka, be still at the eye of the storm. I think this is the most critical one. Be here tomorrow.